Hey, this is Mrs. Holmes, and I just wanted to kind of reach out to you and say, hey, how are you doing? We're approaching almost our first month of school, and it has been definitely a fun month so far. Many of you, we just kind of get into this point where we're like, you, we may not know what we're doing. We're, just like, am I doing this right, Miss Holmes? Yes, you are doing this right. Every day I look, I see that my virtual students are staying on task, and I'm just so proud of you. You're pacing well. Seriously, best students in Decatur City Schools, and I'll tell you that many, many times over. So, what I like to do is maybe like once a month or so, I'm going to send out my How Are You form. Um, Basically, with all our virtual students not meeting face to face, sometimes we just need to let someone know how we're doing. Um, some of us just need to chat and interact. Okay. I like to talk, but I'm also kind of I guess I'm an extroverted introvert. I like my time by myself. I like to do my work and knock it out, but man, I sure love to talk to people. So with virtual, sometimes we miss that. And one of my things I probably miss the most about working in a classroom with students is that just what's going on in your life, getting to see your face, getting to see that reaction. So, how are you? Um, Feel free to ask answer whichever questions that I'm asking, or if you have other questions, you can even add that in there. Feel free to reply back, how are you, Ms. Holmes? But what I'll do is I'll add a little video with it every month, and this is how I'm doing. You don't have to watch it, it's fine. But I would like to know how you're doing, and I know some of us are going to talk a little bit more than others, and that's totally fine, but I would really like to know, and I would love to see pictures of you guys, doing your thing there at home. You've got your setup. What does it look like for you? For me, it changes daily. I'm in somebody else's classroom right now. So I'm very mobile. I move all over the place. It doesn't matter. I go wherever I can to be able to get some time on the computer to talk to you guys if I need it, a little private, silent, quiet time to record. So I wanted to go through the questions. I wanted to show you a few things. And this is me. This is how I'm doing for August of 2021. So um, it says the big question, how are you doing? I am awesome. Okay. Um, Things are going well. Life is good. I have a lot going on in my house. Okay. I have three children, and I wanted to show you some pictures. So these are my three children. This is Tristan. This is Albany in the middle, and this is Sammy. And this is Bella. This is our golden doodle, and she is one of the joys of our life. So if you have a golden doodle, you totally get it. But we love, love, love our dog. But Tristan is a senior in high school, Albany's a fourth grader, and Sammy is a freshman. So we definitely have a lot of fun. Um, Also, I wanted to show you, this is my husband and I, Jeremy. We went to New Orleans a couple years ago. So this is one of the famous churches down there. It was just kind of in the scenery. All right. This is me working. I wanted to let you know this is kind of what your crazy teachers do all day long. We sit on a computer and we stare at a computer all day long. We're in meetings constantly. We're constantly checking on students, things that we need to get done. So, definitely interesting and fun being a virtual teacher. Just to introduce you a little better, this is Albany, and there she is with her dog. And so this is Bella, and I'm going to talk about Bella sometime. I won't go into it today as much, but they have a very special relationship, and she is Albany's service dog. And so I'll talk about that at another time. Um, let's see. Albany likes to go horse riding, and so this is something I enjoy doing. There she is. She does different kinds of therapies. Albany has cerebral palsy, which is a muscle disorder. And so we do lots and lots of fun things to try and keep her body moving. And she's had a lot of surgeries and just amazing the things that she has done in her life. So I'm going to go on my questions. So, do you like being a virtual student so far? Well, I love being a virtual teacher. This is my fourth year with Decatur City Schools in the virtual program, and it has definitely changed over the years. And I'm interested to see kind of where it's going to go for the remaining of this school year. Um, So something special about being a virtual student. So for me, special about being a virtual teacher is that I feel like we get to connect on such a different level. I feel like it opens up so many possibilities for students. I'm a high school teacher, so and this year I have added middle school. So for my high school students, specifically, what I've seen is that they get the opportunity to work. And they can also work and have this job. I'm learning about middle school. So maybe next month I'll say a whole lot more about how I'm enjoying and seeing how the middle school students are able to kind of incorporate that in their lives. Some of the fun activities that I like to participate in when I'm not at work or whatever. I am an amateur photographer, and it's kind of blurry on the screen. I'm probably not impressing you much with my work, but these are the sandhill cranes out there. If you go towards Priceville, maybe the refuge, you've seen these really tall, awkward looking birds. So I love chasing these in the wintertime. And so this was last year when it snowed. This is probably just a cell phone picture. It's not actually a picture I took, but I love that. So I love photography and I love reading. So I've already told you about my pet, and I've talked about my tribe. My tribe, my people are my three children and my husband. And then my favorite food is Reese's Cups, chocolate and peanut butter. I love chocolate and peanut butter. I probably shouldn't love it, but I love it. And then it just says last, do you have anything else you would like to share that you've accomplished in the last month? So, one thing that somebody taught me a long time ago was to celebrate at least one accomplishment every month. Okay. So, accomplishment is something good that you did. So, I feel like I have been able to get through this first month of school with my own children and getting back into a routine. And I'm really proud of that because it's a lot going back to school. It's a lot getting back into a very active schedule with our family. So that's something I feel accomplished about. If you're one day when you're a mom, and if parents are watching this with me, you're going to get that. You're going to be like, yes. It's hard getting back into a swing of keeping everybody where they've got to be, making all the schedules, keeping a house going, and then all that comes with your life. So, this was about me. This is how I'm doing this month. Feel free if you want to make a video, if you want to send me some pictures like I've shown you, or, some of you may not even want to fill this out, and that's totally fine. And I'm good with that. But I would really like to hear from you. So, thanks.